Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to Likeable Download. Hey, I'm your host, LD Doug Kid. Hey, you tuning in to Likeable Download. Hey, look, we here. We here to talk about that Colorado versus Nebraska game. Colorado versus Nebraska. I feel like I was echoing. Hold on. Testing, 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 testing. Am I echoing? Like I'm echoing or something. But yeah, we're here to talk about that Colorado versus Nebraska game. Now I went live earlier, but man, where like I'm echoing from. Now I went live earlier and the audio wasn't on, unfortunately. So yeah, that's part of my me learning and me growing as a YouTuber, trying to understand to hey, check your audio, right? And shout out to the person. I had to delete the video, but shout out to the person that left a comment and said, "What we supposed to do? Read lips?" and left me with a thumbs down. Hey man, so if you watching, man, hey, I appreciate that. That's what made me go back and recheck the audio, man. So I definitely appreciate that, man. But look, let's talk about it, man. Coach Prime say we here. Coach Prime say we here. I told you we was coming, and did he come? Pause. You know, they showed up. You know, they came, they showed up. Hey, they came and they did their thing, man. Jeff Sims, man, you know, I still think he's probably a good quarterback, man, but today was not his day. Last week wasn't his week either, because right now they 0-2. They still have to figure out, you know, their quarterback situation in order for Nebraska to be, you know, to be a part of this competition that they have going on, you know. Also Shador Sanders. Hey, we have to give him credit, you know. We have to give credit where credit is due, man. He came out, he did his thing. The first half of the show, I mean the first half of the game, he didn't really do all that well the first half. But the second half of the game, he did an outstanding job. You know, the front line, they protected him really well in the second half. He got sacked a couple of times. He got sacked a couple of times. Man, this stuff is really hurting my ear. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So the first half of the game, like I said, the first half of the game, nobody was scoring. Defense on both ends of the ball was playing really well. They was playing extremely well, matter of fact. Um, it wasn't until the first quarter at about 10 minutes and 38 seconds where Colorado was able to take over. You know, after Justin Sims dropped the ball, man. Justin Sims, he dropped the ball probably about like 3 or 4 times, man. And shout out to one of the broadcasters. They said, man, it's the quarterback's ball to make. It's the quarterback job to make sure that ball is handed off in a handed off to the runner so the runner can run with the ball. Justin Sims, he has to work on his ball handling, man. I mean, he didn't really do too good with that. If anybody cost him the game, I would say it was him with his 3 or 4 drops and then Colorado coming in and capitalizing on it. 36-14, Colorado won 36-14. Let's see, Shador, man, that boy was lunching the ball, man. That boy, he was doing his thing, man. He was lunching that ball, man. Shout out to Xavier Weaver. Man, that dude was elite today, man. Travis Hunter didn't really show up as much. He came in, he had his spurts, but today's player for me would be Xavier Weaver and Tavares Dawson. Dawson did his thing. He got 2 touchdowns as well. Dawson got two touchdowns, man. he showed up in the highlights of the moment. And man, shout out to Shador. That boy was lunching the ball. I'm talking about he was lunching it from afar, man. Like that dude, I'm not gonna lie. I was one of them ones that was skeptical of Shador. But Shador came and proven us that, hey man, hey, I'm here to stay. When Deion Sanders said that they're here and they're coming, they here. A lot of people gave Deion a lot of slack because he came into Colorado and a lot of the kids that was there ended up having to leave because Deion said, hey, go jump in the portal. I'm bringing my luggage. And I at the time I really didn't understand it. But then when I think about it, that Colorado was a team that was 1-11. Colorado was a team that was 1-11. I'm gonna say it again. Colorado was a team that was 1-11. And so by Colorado being a team that's 1-11, why do I want to keep you here? Why do I want to keep you here? Right? Why do I want to keep you here? So shout out to Coach Prime, man. He he brought his luggage and man, let me tell you, man, they balled out. They balled out, man. The second half of the game, they balled out. The first half, again, the defense on both ends of the ball was doing a tremendous job, So, Deion Sanders, I was, like I said, I was one of the ones that said, hey, he wrong for that, but man, why would I want to keep a team that was 1-11? For the ones that stayed, they proved to Deion that, hey, I'm here to stay and I can do it. I can do this. And so man, shout out to him, man, for turning that whole program around. Last week they had 7.3 million people tuned in to find out is Deion, what is this hype about with Deion Sanders? Is this hype is what it's set out to be, So let's talk about it. Let's get into some of these details. I'm going to read a couple of these stats here for y'all. I have it pulled up. I'll read some of these stats for y'all. 1 second, soon as it comes up. No. That's not what I want. Live, baby. So, hey, bear with me. Here we go. Let's look at some of these stats, man. So, again, Nebraska had 14. Colorado had 36. Justin Sims threw for 106 yards, 1 interception. Shador Sanders had 2 touchdowns. I thought he had more than that, though. He threw for passing yards 393 with 2 touchdowns, and then one of the touchdowns he ran it in himself. G. Irvin Jr., 17 carries, 74 yards. Edwards, that boy Dylan Edwards. Say, man, shout out to Dylan Edwards, man. Hold on, we gotta drop, man. We gotta. Yo, man, shout out to Dylan. Give him one more. Hey, man, shout out to Dylan Edwards, man. That boy, that's the shortest, fastest, bro. He the shortest, fastest player that I know, man. Yo, man, that dude can run. When you get him the ball, you talking about speed. That dude can run. That dude is like the wind, man. Hey, shout out to Dylan Edwards, man. He man, he did his thing in the fourth quarter, man. He did his thing. Let's go. He only had 55 yards, but he fast as hell though. And he had 10 receiving. So let's go. Let's see. See more player stats. I got more player stats for y'all, man. B. Kemp. He had 57 yards, 5 receiving. I'm trying to get down to, let's see what the defense, man. The defense, hey, man, that defense on both ends did really well, though. I'm not gonna lie. Defense on both ends did a hell of a job. I can't sit there and say that they didn't, man. They did a hell of a job, man. All right, let's go to Colorado. And so as I stated, Sanders did 393 with 2 touchdowns, no interceptions in 2 games, no interceptions. No interceptions for Shedeur Sanders in 2 games. You know they waiting on it. They waiting on Shedeur to throw an interception, boy, or they waiting on Shedeur to throw an interception because they want to prove this whole thing that hey, we're here with this hype. But at the same time, this whole hype is getting everybody to tune in. Everybody is tuning in because of it. You know what I mean? So let's see. Tavar Dawson, he had 8 yards and 1 touchdown. I thought he had 2, but he had 1 touchdown. Shedeur Sanders, he had a touchdown again. He ran it in. Yo, matter of fact, I'm about to show y'all, man. I'm about to show y'all this Shedeur Sanders touchdown, man. That boy. And then after the touchdown, man, he did the prime time. He did the prime time shake with it. Let's see. Let's go. 1 second. Let me cut. Oh, wait a minute. What we gotta do? Look, I'm new at this, so we learn and we learn it. There we go.
Steps up, wants a run. Touchdown, Colorado.
Boom. Watch him hit the prime time.
With his legs. And that's an old school Dion. Prime time.
Look at him hit the prime time. Look at him. We're gonna run that back again. We're gonna run that back one more time.
Wants a run. Touchdown, Colorado.
Look at him. Boom. Look at him. He hit the prime time. He hit his daddy. His daddy used to do that. Hey, shout out to Shedeur, man. We're gonna do I'm gonna run one more for y'all. And this is just sort of kind of like a highlight, man, but you know, let's see. Let's take that off. Let's transition. Listen right here, man. Justin Sims, look at him. Boom. He dropped the ball. They go back at it again. I mean, nothing offensively that they could do. Justin Sims could do to look at this. Drop the ball. He just kept dropping the ball, man. Justin Sims, he has to do a better job. Man. He just kept dropping the ball the whole time, dropping the ball. Defense was coming in, stopping him nonstop. Look at him. He's running. Boom. Intercepted. Bro, he has to do a better job, man. He has to protect the football, man. He has to protect the football better, man. Look at this. Boom. Shedeur. He's lunching the ball. Shout out to Dawson. He's lunching the ball. I mean, you Shedeur non-believers, man. You should believe. Here go another. Let's go. Stand in the pocket, move around, get up off of me. Lunch. Woo-hoo! Travis Hunter, man, he didn't get no touchdowns today. But he showed up in big moments that they need in order for them to get that touchdown off. He didn't get no touchdowns, but he did his thing, though. He did his thing. I give it to him. He didn't have no touchdowns, but he did do his thing where, in key moments where they needed him to step in, Shedeur did his thing. Travis Hunter did his thing. I felt like at the end of the 4th quarter, though, they kept trying to force him the ball. But watch this. Boom! Boy, Shedeur can launch the ball. Dak Prescott can never.
Here's a handoff.
Look at this. Dylan Edwards. Woo-hoo! Boy, Dylan Edwards. Hold on. Let me run that back again. Let's run that back again. Hold on. Let's go back. One more. Let's go back. Let's run that back. Let's go, Dylan. Show him what you got, Dylan. Show him what you got. Hey, that little dude fast. Edwards, number 3, that little dude is fast. He can run that ball. Edwards can run that ball. That little dude fast. Edwards can run the ball. He fast. He fast as hell, matter of fact. Edwards he really fast. Let's go. Look at Shedeur. Look at him. He's open. Boom, boom. No. I'm sorry. That was Dawson. Dawson pretty good too, man. He was catching that ball, man. Dawson was doing his thing. Look at him. It's that boy Weaver. Boy, did you see how he was weaving in and out of traffic? Oh my goodness, that was something nasty. Let's go back. Let's go back. One more. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Watch this. Weaver running in and out of traffic. Watch this. Look at this. Whoop, whoop. Get up off of me. Get up off of me. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Boy, look, if they didn't stop him right there, that would have been an easy touchdown. And again, I felt like in the fourth quarter, maybe like the third and to the fourth quarter, I felt like Shador was trying to feed Hunter the ball, and he missed two wide open passes. But shout out to Shador, man. Hey, he did his thing. Look at this. I'm gonna run this back. Right here. Bro, Shador did his thing right here at the end. Watch this. Get up off of me. Nope. Boom! Touchdown, baby. Watch this. Ain't he about to hit the primetime dance? Out of it, man, afterwards, bro. So, shout out to Shador, man, in Colorado, man. A lot of people counted them out, man. A lot of people didn't think that he could make it. Look at this. Watch this. Boom, boom. Shout out to Shador. Watch this. Hit the prime time. Woo. Okay. Shout out to that boy, man. Hey, the game was kind of scary in the beginning. On both ends because, like I said, both teams, neither team was scoring in the first half. So, and I can only imagine the pressure that was on Deion because Deion had to deliver today. Remember, Colorado only won one game last year. So when they beat TCU, that was good. But what they had to do was beat Nebraska because Colorado, they won one game last year. And so by them beating TCU, okay, cool. Now it's 1-1, right? Because they won one game last year, and now they had just won this game. So in order for them to accomplish a better goal, to move that goalpost, they had to beat Nebraska. You cannot come off of a performance like you did last week, and lose to Nebraska. And Nebraska put up, man, their defense was superior. It just fell apart in the second half, man. They started, Colorado started clicking on all cylinders, man. One thing I want to mention though, like I said, Colorado, they was 1-11. So when Colorado won last week, I was like, okay, people can't hype Colorado up too good because they was 1-11 last year. So they won one game. So when they won last week, they had won one game. So now this week they won two games. So now they did a better job than what they did last year. Now what Coach Prime got to do with all the pressure that he's putting on himself, again, he had celebrities there. He had Cameron there. I seen a video that he had Cameron there. He had Shannon Sharpe, Stephen A. Smith. I seen that he had Michael Irvin. He had Michael Irvin there, Mr. Playmaker himself there. So Deion has he's putting a lot of pressure upon himself. His people, they have to deliver. Primetime say that it's personal. And in the press conference, he said that when Shador took off his helmet and Deion went to go get up on him for taking off his helmet, hey, you can't do this. You can't take off your helmet you cannot take your helmet off in the middle of the game. Primetime told him, you can't do that. And he said, Shador looked at him and said, Dad, it's personal. It's personal. So they believe that it's personal. Them winning these games is personal. It's personal. Them winning these games is personal. So they have to deliver. They have to deliver, man. They have to deliver. And, man, so next week, man, they have to deliver again. They playing at home again. They have to deliver again because, prime time is like I say, he's putting a lot of pressure on himself. And if he don't deliver, can you imagine the comments? Could you imagine social media? Could you imagine everything? Could you imagine it? They are going to rip him apart. So, they have to believe in this this persona, man. I told you we're coming. I told you so. That's what he said. I told you so. So shout out to Coach Prime, man, in Colorado, man. Hey, the player of the week in that particular game, I got to give it to Xavier Weaver, man. He did his thing. I mean, like, dude was weaving in and out of traffic, man. Like, man, that dude, and then Shador, man, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's Shador or Weaver, man. Both of them is the MVPs because Shador was lunching that. But I mean, I have never seen. Let me tell you, I was skeptical of Shador. I was skeptical of this guy because I was like, man, all he want to do is run the ball. But this year, he's shown a different side of him. He's shown that, hey, I can not only run this ball, but I can also throw this ball, and he can launch this ball. Matter of fact, let me show you this one more time. I want to show you this one more time, man. Because that dude was launching that ball. Watch this. Let's watch this. Who is this? Who is this? Okay, yeah, this Sanders. Watch this. Boom, look at that. Launching that ball. That boy Sanders doing his thing. Look at this. Dude, launching that ball. Watch this. Jeff Sims, look, he got to do a better job, man. Jeff Sims got to do a better job with handling the ball, man. I mean, he cannot do this. Man. He can, watch this. He's going to drop the ball again or something. Look at this. Boom. Right here was another fumble. Look at this. He can't continue to do this. Watch this. Interception. Bro, that defense was off the chain. The defense, I would say, Colorado defense is the one that saved this game. Colorado defense is what saved this game because had their defense not been as good, hey, watch this, Shakur. Watch this, Shador. Watch this. Woo, that boy launched that ball. Boy, shout out to him. That boy launched that ball, boy. I'm telling you. And it's like, watch this. Nope, get up off of me. Nope, get up. Watch this ball. Woo, Travis Hunter. Like I said, Travis Hunter didn't show up too much today. He didn't do he didn't do what he normally do, but man, he did his thing. Watch this. Boy, let me tell you, boy, that boy can launch the ball. Shout out to Shador. Shout out to look, that was Xavier Weaver, by the way, man. Number 10. Hey, man, and shout out to Dawson. Man, they both did their thing, man. Hey, this was a great game. You know, at first it wasn't going as good, but on both ends in the first half, because I was even skeptical, man. I was like, oh, man, Dion, it's not looking good. But again, and then, you know, look at Dylan Elk. Oh, that boy can run that ball, man. That boy, he's the shortest dude on the field and can run fast, boy. Dylan Edwards is the shortest dude on the field and can run that ball. Let's run that back again. I know I just showed y'all this, but man, I just got to show y'all, man. This look at this, man. And watch this. Dylan Edwards, man, that boy can run the ball, man. Which one is this? Dawson. Shout out to Colorado, man. They did their thing, man. Shout out to Colorado. They did their thing. Colorado did their thing today, man. Shout out to Coach Prime, man. Like I said, he have a lot of pressure on him. He keeps telling people it's personal. And he's showing that it's really personal. Now, he got to keep this up. I mean, because the moment that he fails, social media is going to eat him alive. They're going to rip him up. They're going to rip him down. The media is going to, is this a hype? Is that a hype? He's got to keep on. Today, the game was 36-14. Hey, man, they did a great job, man. Colorado, man, outstanding job, man. Coach Prime, I can't express this enough. Coach Prime has took that program and turned it completely around. 7.3 million views last week. 7.3 million views last week. Man, it was barely getting televised. And this is this is at noon. You have imagine you being a college football player. Imagine you being a college football player and you playing at the same time as Colorado playing. imagine you being a football player and you playing at the same time as Colorado playing. Like, bro, I would be pissed because everybody's going to be tuned in to Colorado. I can see Deion going into the NFL, man, after his contract. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. Because, I mean, what he's doing with these programs, he's taking them and he's turning them around. He's taking them and turning them around. So I can see Coach Deion in the future going to the NFL as a head coach, you know? I can see that. I can see that. Also, I want to state, I got to state this. I got to reiterate this, man. I was not too big on Shedeur, man. But that boy has proven me wrong. You know, right now they 0-2. I mean, they 2-0. They have Shedeur has proven me wrong, man. That dude, I mean, because at first, like I said, I thought he was just running the ball. I thought he was just one of them Lamar Jacksons, want to run the ball, but not throw the ball. And as a receiver, I'll be mad if the quarterback is just running the ball. You may well just should have been a running back. I don't like that. You know, I think quarterbacks should be able to run the ball and throw the ball, and Shedeur has proven me wrong. Right now, they 2-0, and from what I can see, man, that dude can launch that ball, man. So, shout out to Shedeur, man. Shout out to Shedeur. Shout out to Deion Sanders and the whole program, man. Justice Sims, man, you got to do better, man. He has to hold on to that ball, man. And I wouldn't be mad at Matt Rule. I mean, like, you know, he's still good for that program in Nebraska. But the thing is, I know a lot of people is giving him a lot of slack. And that's because he's 0-2. They lost last week and they lost this week. But I feel like, you know, he can grow. You know, give him time. But they have to figure out that quarterback situation because they even put in Brock Purdy, little brother. I think his name was Chubby Purdy. They put in their third string quarterback after Jeff Sims went down. I think he hurt his leg in like the third quarter, fourth quarter. But they put in Brock Purdy's brother. You know, Brock Purdy is the one that plays for the 49ers, San Francisco 49ers. And Brock Purdy, Chubby Purdy, they put him in. He threw the ball for a little bit, but I think he got like stopped. He got like a hit at the line of scrimmage, and they ended up taking him out. But I'm curious if they, if they keep him in, his brother's in the NFL. So I'm pretty sure his brother is like working with him somehow. You know what I mean? So if Nebraska want to be successful, they have to figure out their quarterback situation. Their defense did good in the beginning, but like I said, towards the second half, they kind of like, was demolished after that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say demolished. I'll just say, they kind of let up. You know what I mean? And at that point, Shedeur and the Colorado Buffaloes was able to start picking them apart here and there, So Nebraska have to figure out their quarterback situation. I mean, their receivers was decent, but like I said, the quarterback situation. I mean, for Jeff Sims to drop that ball 3 or 4 times in the game, I mean, come on. I mean, if I was the coach, I would be yelling at him across the field. I would have. Timeout, I would have had him right here. Man, what's going on with you? You don't drop that ball. You understand me? You hold on to that ball. So, they got to figure out their quarterback situation. Colorado, continue doing what you guys are doing. Their defense was superior. They held them at, I don't like. And then I'm going to say this. Shedeur was doing what Shedeur was trying to feed. I feel like the score would have been higher. But I would say, like, towards the third quarter, going into, like, the fourth quarter, I felt like they kept trying to force the ball to Travis Hunter. And Shedeur had left 2 receivers open that he did not acknowledge. And it was literally right there on the goal line. Only thing Shedeur had to do was throw them the ball. So I believe, going forward, they shouldn't try to force the ball to Travis Hunter. Don't force the ball to Travis Hunter. I mean, like, I understand Travis Hunter is that guy. He can play on both sides of the ball. I understand that. He's a tremendous player. However, if he's not open enough that Shedeur feel like he can throw that ball, they should give him an option. Hey, we're looking for Travis Hunter, but if you see somebody else open, throw them the ball as well, because he left two or three different plays that I saw. He was trying to force feed the ball to Travis Hunter in the end zone and almost got it picked off. So he really got to be careful with that and allow other players. And allow other people to have that opportunity as well. Shout out to Colorado. Shout out to Nebraska. And that was a good game. I mean, I thought it was gonna start coming back and being neck to neck like the TCU game was, but unfortunately it didn't happen that way. They came back and got a touchdown at the end though. Nebraska came back and got a touchdown at the end, which was pretty good. They came back and got a touchdown at the end. I know Coach Prime was pissed off about that. I remember I seen him. He balled up his fist, man. He was pissed off about that. But ultimately, though, man, he came back and got a touchdown at the end, man, which made it to 36-14. So, man, I mean, it was a good game, man. Like, Colorado need to just continue doing what they doing, man. I wouldn't force feed the ball to Travis Hunter because he left two receivers open again. So, I just wouldn't try to force feed the ball. Just let the ball happen how it happens. I mean, like I said, man, it was a good game, man. Colorado won today. This was a game that they had to win because, again, Colorado have all this pressure built up on them because of Coach Deion and the attitude and the environment that they're bringing. You got to remember, Colorado was a 1-11 team that football tickets wasn't even selling. They sold out the whole when they announced Coach Prime being their coach. They sold out the whole football season before the football season even started. So, I mean, shout out to Coach Prime, man. Coach Prime did his thing today, man. I mean, for him to take that program and turn it all the way around in the 360, hey, shout out to Coach Prime for that, man. And he told these boys, man, hey, I'm bringing my luggage. And boy, did he bring his luggage, man. He has a lot of eyes on him. Again, he had the likes of Cameron, Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharpe. I seen the dude from the Pivot podcast was there. Man, his name can't come to my mind right now. He had a lot of people there. So, man, shout out to him, man, because, man, what he's done for that program, like I said, he's won 2 games last year. And so far, to me, his program is a success. I mean, to me, their football is a success this season already because they won one more game than what they won last year. Again, they've won one more game than what they won last year. Last year, they only won one game. They went from 1 to 11. There was 1-11. So in this season, they've won 2 games already under Coach Prime, and one of them was a neck and neck game, and this one was, I wouldn't call it a blowout, but it was a takeoff. It was a takeoff. And so what Coach Prime and the coaching staffs was able to do with that football field, with that football team, and to make things personal. Right now, their whole goal and their whole theme is personal. And so what they're able to accomplish in this short period of time, hey, shout out to the Colorado Buffaloes, because, man, they did their thing. And the 2 MVPs for me today is these 2 players right here. I know he only got 1 touchdown, but I thought he had 2 though, man. I don't know why the stats telling me he only had 1, but these 2 are the MVP, man. And I give it to Shedeur because, man, his throwing ability. I mean, he's not just throwing the ball, like he's launching it like at fast speed at that. He's launching it at a fast speed, And so for that, I got to give Shedeur his credit, and Coach Prime his credit. Matt Rule, I'm not mad at him. Like I said, he has to find a quarterback. He has to find a quarterback. Jeff Sims, he did good, but bro, you got to stop dropping that ball. And right now, the pressure is on Matt Rule because, dude, you 0-2, you know? And I want to talk about this real quick before I go. I want to talk about is this, we're not talking about Alabama no more. We're not talking about Nick Saban. We're talking about Coach Prime now, right? So is Coach Prime the new Nick Saban? And I hope I'm saying this name right. Is he? Is Colorado is going to be that college team now that everybody tunes into like they tunes into Alabama? Alabama football. Everybody know some of the best football players come out of Alabama. Nick Saban and his staff, they developed some of the best football players. Everybody watch them they go into the playoffs. You automatically know Nick Saban and the Alabama is going to the playoffs. So is Colorado is going to be that team now? Is Colorado is going to become that dynasty football? Is he's going to become a dynasty? Because ultimately, what he's been able to accomplish so fast that others didn't believe in him, is he's going to become that new dynasty? So that's the question we have to ask, and that's the question that we have to see going forward. Is Coach Prime going to be that dynasty going forward? Shout out to Coach Prime. Shout out to the Colorado football team. We'll touch more on this. We'll touch bases on this more as they continue to win. So tune in every week. I try to do a live every week. The lives are better anyway than just trying to record and do all of this editing. The lives is better anyway. So we'll try to do more lives going forward. Stay tuned, man. I mean, Colorado, they doing their thing, man. And again, I pose the question to you. Leave a comment, subscribe to the page. Please support the page. It's free to support. It's the only thing you have to do is press the subscribe button. So please press that subscribe button, man. If you watching right now, after this, listen, boom, go press the subscribe button if you haven't. It's free to subscribe to the channel, just to support. It's free to support. So the question that I pose to you guys, is Colorado the new dynasty, under Coach Prime? Is Colorado the new dynasty? And where do you see Coach Prime after his contract with Colorado ends? Again, the question is Coach Prime, is this football team the new dynasty? And where do you see Coach Prime after his football career ends? Some say he might be going to the Dallas Cowboys. Some say that's the only how the Dallas Cowboys win a Super Bowl. That's what I saw down the timeline. A lot of people was like, wow, Coach Prime, wow, Coach Prime, wow, Coach Prime. Matter of fact, I will pull up a couple of let me go to social media right now. I'm going to go to social media, and I'm just going to type in Coach Prime just to see what are some of the Coach Prime. Let's just see what some of the posts is about. Let's click on posts. It says, wow, Shedeur Sanders scrambles. Let's see. Deion Sanders getting these guys fired up at midfield. No handshake between Sanders and the Huskies in Nebraska. Wow. So they didn't even do a handshake prior to. That's crazy. Go Buffaloes. Your opinion is not my opinion. Your opinion is not my opinion. I have of myself. You didn't make me, so you can't break me. Wow. Okay. That goes to show the respect he has for his pastor. Okay. He brought his pastor out. I told you he had a lot of people there, man. He had his pastor there. Like I said, he had SHANNONSHARPE, Stephen a.k.a. Coach Prime, showed out and showed us out. Yo, Coach Prime, man. Shout out to Coach Prime, man. Hey, again, the question is Colorado the new dynasty? Because we're not talking about Alabama like that no more. When you turn your TVs on in the morning, you watching ESPN, Undisputed, you're going to be tuned in, and they're going to be talking about Colorado and what Coach Prime was able to accomplish today. They're not going to be talking about Nick Sables. They're not going to be talking about that. And here's the thing. They're going to be talking about Colorado. And remember, NFL starts tomorrow. So NFL starts tomorrow, and they're going to be talking about Coach Prime. They're going to talk about all the football teams that won and all of that. Within that segment, they're going to be talking about Coach Prime. So, is that a new dynasty under Coach Prime? And where do you see Coach Prime after his contract with Colorado? Do you see him going to the NFL, or do you see him renewing his contract? And if you see him going to the NFL, what team do you see him going to? Like, comment, and subscribe. This here is Likeable Dialogue.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Hey, what's up, guys? This your boy LD.
The Kid.
And you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. Hey, thank you guys for tuning in, man. Hey, remember, y'all, look, I appreciate you guys for tuning in and watching. Hey, only thing I need you guys to do is to like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, what's going on? Nice Time Wellness Solution, Mr. Calvin Hunt. How you doing there, man? Welcome to the channel, man. You have any questions about Mr. Primetime? I don't know if you're still there. I didn't see the comment. I need to pay more attention to the comments. Again, shout out to that one dude, man. This is a second video that I posted about Colorado. The first video that I posted when I went live, the audio wasn't working. So shout out to you, man. I had to delete the video. I wish I would have had your information so I could tag you in this one, man. And the dude said, what we supposed to do? Read lips? Hey, shout out to that guy, man. Hey, man. Well, thank you so much, man, for tuning in. Nice Time Wellness Solution. Hey, we appreciate you guys, man. Hey, if y'all have any questions, man, let's talk about it, man. Colorado 36. Nebraska 14. Good game. What are your predictions for next week? What are you guys' predictions for next week for Coach Prime? He say it's personal, and then the caption, and the reason why we named this, I told you so, is because he said, I told you so. Y'all didn't believe in me. Your opinion is not your opinion. Your opinion is not my opinion that I believe in within myself. He took a 1-11 football team, turned it around. Now they 2-0. Sold out tickets prior to the football field, prior to the football game, even football season even starting. So, he turned the whole program around, So we can't be mad. We can't be mad at that, man. He took that whole program around. I feel bad for Matt Rule. I've said this and I expressed this over and over again. Like, I feel bad for him. But he has to do a better job with the quarterback situation, man. And I'm going to play this for y'all one last time before we end this live. Look at this. This is horrible. Look at this. This is horrible. This is horrible. Horrible. Watch this. Go, Shador. He's lunching that ball. He's turned me into a believer. That dude then turned me into a believer, man. Watch this. Justin Sims. He dropped the ball. He dropped the ball. And then it was a turnover. He dropped the ball. And I think that's what gave them light. That's what gave them light. That's what gave them energy to keep going. That's what gave them light. That's what gave Colorado light and energy to keep going. I believe it was at that moment. It was at that moment. Watch this. Jeff Sims, I keep saying Justin, but Jeff Sims have to do a better job. Watch this. Boom, that defense was no joke. That was a crazy hit. Watch this. Here we go again. Jeff Sims. He's running. He's about to start running. Watch this. Interception. Bro, interception. Jeff Sims. You have to do a better job and keep the football. Interception. It is unacceptable. Unacceptable. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. You know, how do y'all feel how Jeff Sims played today? Comment, talk to me. How do you feel that Jeff Sims played today? How do you feel on his play today? How do you feel how he played today? I mean, he went down. Brock Purdy, brother, came in there again. Brock Purdy, brother, played for the 40. He played for the 76ers. The 49ers, like I said, the 76ers. He's played for the 49ers, San Francisco. Interception. This is unacceptable. 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 Watch this. Let's go, Shador. Let's go, Shador. Lunch. And it looked like he barely put any effort into it. Wait a minute. Let's go back and watch this. I think I probably went back too far. Look at this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch how he throw that ball. Look like he just barely threw the ball. Shout out to Dawson. You know what? Dawson player of the week too. Dawson is the player of the week too already, and within this game, Dawson is one of the players of the week too within this game. Let's go, Shador. Lunch. Let's go, Travis. Let's go, Travis. Travis did his thing, man. Travis did his thing. Shout out to Travis Hunter. He didn't get no touchdowns. He was playing both sides of the ball. He didn't get no touchdowns. But man, Prom got to be careful with that dude playing both sides of the ball. I know, Prom, you did it back when you was younger. But man, I mean, you know, hopefully he don't get hurt, man. And like I said, man, in the third quarter, I feel like Shador was forcing the ball to Travis Hunter, you know, around the third quarter. But shout out to Weaver. Boy, that boy Weaver, he was weaving in and out of traffic. Weaver was weaving in and out of traffic, boy. Look at Dylan. Let's go, Dylan. Let's go, Dylan. That is the shortest. Boy, that's the shortest, fastest dude ever. That dude is short and he was fast. You feel me? He was short and fast. You know? But again, man, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and show this one play. Let's go. Let's go. Dawson. Get in there, Dawson. Get in there, Dawson. Dawson. Dawson did his thing, boy. Shout out to Coach Prom. Shout out to Coach Prom. Look at Weaver. He's weaving in and out of traffic. Look at that. Bro, that was some good stuff he did. And then lastly, I'm going to go ahead and show this last play, and I'm going to get up out of here. Let's go. Let's go, Shador. Find him, Shador. Get in that end zone. Let's get there.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
You seen at the end, he hit the prime time step. I gotta play that for y'all. You seen what he did, man. That boy hit the prime time on y'all. Watch this. Let's go. He hit the prime time on y'all. Let's do it again, Shador. Let's stop it. Hit the prime time for him. Hit the prime time. Watch this. Hit the prime time for y'all. Shout out to Shador, man. Hey, man, the Cowboys need you, brother. Dak Prescott ain't gonna get them nowhere. I'm just saying, man. He ain't gonna do it for him, bro. And that's the rumor that's going around here in Dallas, here in the DFW area, the Dallas area. He said people are saying that Coach Prime is going to go to the Dallas Cowboys and Shador and all of that, man. That's what they need, man. That's what they say. But look, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. This here is Likeable Dialogue.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Likeable Dialogue. And you know I'm your host, LD the Kid. And you tuning into. Hey, what's up, guys? This your boy LD
the Kid,
and you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. We appreciate you guys, man. Hey, like, comment, and subscribe. Press the subscribe button. It's free to support. It is free to support. Again, it costs you nothing to support. It costs you nothing to press the subscribe button. It costs you nothing to press the like button. You know, it costs you $0. Please comment, like, subscribe. Check out our Instagram page at Likeable Dialogue. Again, check out our Instagram page at Likeable Dialogue. Check out our Facebook page at Likeable Dialogue. Please, guys, we appreciate it. It's free to support. Again, it costs you $0 to press subscribe. $0 to smash the like button. $0 to press subscribe. Please, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Y'all have a nice one. And again, we'll do this again. Appreciate